Welcome, friends. Today we'll explore a topic that is often misunderstood yet critically important for physical and mental health: semen retention. Let's talk about semen. Now, I know what you're thinking, but this isn't some locker room conversation. We're going deep on this one. See, semen isn't just about making babies. Ancient traditions like Ayurveda, they've been saying this for centuries. It's the body's vital life force. Think of it like your body's energy reserves, the good stuff, the essence of vitality. It fuels everything, from your muscles to your brain power, keeping you sharp and strong. You know how some days you feel like you could run through a wall and other days you're dragging? The ancients would say that's your vital energy, or jing as they call it, fluctuating. And guess what plays a big role in that? You got it, semen retention. Now, I'm not saying you gotta go full monk mode here, but think about it. Every time you ejaculate, you're releasing some of that vital energy. Ever notice how you feel after? Kind of drained, right? That's no coincidence. Your body just used up a whole lot of energy to create that stuff. And it's not just physical energy we're talking about. This stuff affects your mind too. Focus, willpower, creativity, all that good stuff. It's all connected to this vital energy. So if you're constantly depleting it, well, you're gonna feel it in all aspects of your life, from your physical stamina to your mental clarity. So we've talked about semen being this potent life force, right? Now, let's get real about what happens when you're letting it go all the time. Ever notice how after you ejaculate, you feel this kind of energy crash? It's like you just ran a marathon, even if all you did was lay in bed. That's because your body is literally depleted. It just poured a ton of resources into creating that semen, and it takes time to replenish. We're talking vitamins, minerals, hormones, the good stuff your body needs to function at its best. And when you're constantly draining those reserves, well, something's gotta give. And it's not just the physical stuff either. Your mind takes a hit too. Ever notice how you have trouble focusing after ejaculating, or you just feel kind of mentally foggy? That's the mental energy depletion in action. It's harder to think clearly, to be creative, to stay motivated. But here's the kicker. It's not just about the immediate aftermath. Over time, this constant depletion can lead to some serious issues. We're talking chronic fatigue, low motivation, even brain fog. And let's not forget about the big one, libido. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joe, isn't this all a bunch of ancient mumbo-jumbo? And hey, I get it. It's easy to be skeptical about things that challenge our conventional understanding. We like our science here, right? We trust the data, the research, the peer-reviewed studies. But here's the thing, the scientific jury is still out on this whole semen retention thing. On the one hand, you've got studies showing that frequent ejaculation is perfectly healthy. They'll say it's good for prostate health, stress relief, all that. It's a natural bodily function after all. And hey, maybe they're right. I'm not a doctor. But then you've got this whole other side of the scientific community, and they're starting to find some interesting connections. They're finding that semen retention might actually have some serious benefits. We're talking increased testosterone levels, improved mood, even better cognitive function. And when you think about it, it makes sense. The body is a complex system after all. Your body is designed to conserve energy, right? It's all about efficiency and survival. So it would stand to reason that conserving semen, this potent life force, would have some positive effects. And let's not forget about the placebo effect. The mind is a powerful tool. A lot of guys who practice semen retention swear by it. They say they feel more energized, more focused, more confident. It's like a mental boost. Now, maybe it's all in their heads. The power of belief is strong. Or maybe there's something to this whole mind-body connection that we're just beginning to understand. So you're intrigued by this whole semen retention thing, but you're not sure how to actually, do it. Don't worry, I got you. It's simpler than you think. It's not about becoming some kind of monk and living in a cave. It's about making small, sustainable changes to your lifestyle. Little steps that add up over time. First things first, you gotta understand the urge. It's like a wave. It comes and goes. The key is to ride that wave, not let it crash over you. Learn to manage it. Next time you feel that urge coming on, don't give in immediately. Instead, try distracting yourself. Go for a walk, hit the gym, call a friend, anything to get your mind off of it. Physical activity can be a great distraction. And speaking of distractions, let's talk about your environment. We're bombarded with sexual imagery these days. It's everywhere. And look, I'm all for a little bit of fun, but let's be real. It's designed to trigger you. It's a trap. So, do yourself a favor and clean up your environment. Unsubscribe from those spam accounts, unfollow those thirst traps, you know what I'm talking about? Make your digital space a safe zone. Now let's talk about something that's super important. Stay busy. An idle mind is the devil's playground, or in this case, the urge's playground. When you're engaged in something you're passionate about, whether it's work, hobbies, whatever, you're less likely to even think about fapping. Keep your mind occupied. And of course, we gotta talk about diet. You are what you eat, and that includes your semen. Your diet plays a crucial role. Fuel your body with nutrient-rich foods, and you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Your body will thank you. Think fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, the good stuff. Make these a staple in your diet. Alright, let's dive into some ancient wisdom here. Ayurveda, the traditional Indian system of medicine, has been around for thousands of years, and they've got a thing or two to say about semen retention. They've got all sorts of herbs and remedies that have been used for centuries to boost vitality and enhance, let's say, manly energy. One of the most popular herbs is called ashwagandha. It's an adaptogen, which means it helps your body deal with stress. And let's be real, stress is a major libido killer. Ashwagandha can help balance your hormones, reduce stress, and boost your overall vitality. Then you've got shatavari, another powerful Ayurvedic herb. It's known for its rejuvenating properties, especially for the male reproductive system. It can help improve sperm quality, increase libido, and enhance overall sexual health. They often use ashwagandha and shatavari together for a powerful 1-2 punch. And let's not forget about shilajit, this sticky resin that oozes out of rocks in the Himalayas. Sounds weird, I know, but this stuff is like nature's Viagra. Alright, let's talk about the good stuff, the benefits of semen retention. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and promise you the moon, but a lot of guys who practice this stuff swear by it. They say it's like unlocking a whole new level of existence. One of the most commonly reported benefits is increased physical strength and stamina. Remember that vital energy we were talking about? Well, when you're not constantly ejaculating, that energy gets redirected to other parts of your body, including your muscles. Guys who practice semen retention often say they feel stronger, more energetic, and have more endurance in the gym. And it's not just physical benefits either. A lot of guys report experiencing increased mental clarity, focus, and creativity. They say they're able to think more clearly, focus for longer periods, and come up with more creative solutions to problems. Again, it all comes back to that vital energy being redirected to the brain. Alright, let's clear up some common misconceptions about semen retention. First up, nocturnal emissions or wet dreams. A lot of guys think that if they have a wet dream, they've failed at semen retention. But that's not true at all. Wet dreams are a natural physiological process. It's just your body's way of releasing built-up pressure. It's not the same as intentionally ejaculating. Another big one is prostate health. There's this idea out there that if you don't ejaculate regularly, you're at a higher risk for prostate problems. But the science on that is actually pretty mixed. Some studies show that frequent ejaculation might actually decrease the risk of prostate cancer, while others show no correlation at all. The bottom line is, we need more research. So there you have it, folks. The ins and outs of semen retention. We've covered a lot of ground, from the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda to the latest scientific research. And look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do. You got to do what feels right for you. But I will say this. If you're struggling with low energy, brain fog, or just feeling like you're not operating at your full potential, maybe it's time to give semen retention a try. That's it for today, folks. We went deep on semen retention, explored the science, the myths, the benefits. It's a fascinating topic, and I hope you learned something new. Remember, knowledge is power.